Lace up the shoes, chase the big news. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the big news. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Uno, no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league,
He got it. Oh, I got crap. Yo, all these dudes got it.
I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard. On the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Hello? Yeah. No, we're going to Long Island.
Okay, Coach, we are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo.
All right, you ready?
Field in Orchard Park. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Buffalo Bills. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Come on. See, that's what I mean. I don't have... Then what? I'm telling you. Cut it out.
Wait, that! Wait, 20! Shot 53! Let's get it! Rip! 53.
He got Tom. What?
Hey, Delta!
On first down, Brady. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards.
Yo, you there?
Down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance. And hold down
I ain't hear a word you said.
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the
thanks.
You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they do.
That's all right. I ain't missing no kicks tonight.
The coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Come on, man.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. He's locked in early. 2 nice first-down completions to start.
I like the fact that he's seeing the whole field early, spreading it around a little bit in the early going.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, McCaffrey. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Whatever it is.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
Oh, come on.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Travis
Nah,
Kelce,
you stay on this.
His second touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Yo, I'm saying.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks
I know how I
7-0
play.
lead.
People on this team, I gotta make some moves. That's all right. I'll be making some moves. I got some deals. Got some deals in the works.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Set, 180. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Let's go, D. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
It's a party now. It's a party now. King.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And Josh Hill has it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Oh, I needed to.
Past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And they're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Set, 180. Check 53, Mike. 6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Hey, alert. Check 53.
Mayfield down. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 5th touchdown now.
I get my defense together.
As his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good,
Maybe.
and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, that throw by Brady incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and that'll bring up second down.
We're going to work. We're going to work. Hey, set. 380. Mike is 59. Where? We go. 380.
To throw again. Brady. This will be caught by Brown.
Oh, I'm like, come on.
It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
There we go.
A gain of 12. First down, Seattle.
Wait, set.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Showing it. Showing it. Check 13. Check 13. Rip.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Let's go. Hey, Alabama.
On second and 12.
Oh,
Brady
come on!
The tight end, Kelsey. He's at the 30. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
I'm like, where's the coverage?
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10.
You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine. Regular. Check hot route. Hot. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Watch twist. Twist on travel. Watch out.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10.
Topper!
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, this is
my goodness.
Intended for Hill. Picked up by Anderson-Dejo. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Wait, 20! 52's the line. There's a party now. Ozzy! It's Ozzy! Hey, Alpha!
So after the INT, it's Brady. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
When you're dead last in the NFL in third down conversions, the odds are against you every time you face it. How about them picking up that one? That was big for them.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Come on. No, why is his blocking so much better?
Taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
No gain on the play there, second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
72. Hey, Charlie. Touchdown, defense. Back to
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. To throw is Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Rosa's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, sounds like
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tavon Wilson.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception.
Ain't even jumping for it.
Look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
No. Defense gets no credit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Bravo. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Come on, dude. Hey, Alabama.
Shotgun now for Brady. It's Kelsey on the ground. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 24 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now arguably the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
52 to Mike, boy. Go.
Throwing again. Brady.
Come on! Oh!
Out of the backfield. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a 3-yard
Yo!
gain.
How he tipping it to himself?
Third down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. The quick slant caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tom Brady, his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Robinson's got it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Mayfield now from the 50. Got him in. It's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To throw, Mayfield.
Oh, come on!
Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And a big turnover
Like,
there.
he's done it. Oh, my gosh!
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Like that throw was not supposed to be there.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
So we've come upon halftime with the visiting
Unbelievable,
Seahawks. They're
man.
out in front as we send you down to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
I need that ball to go where I'm seeing the ball going.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Real. Let's go.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. And Robinson with a big catch. And they get him down.
Now I can hear you again. I need to hear some talk. Give me some talk.
Yards and a Buffalo 1st down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here.
My fault.
41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right.
I promise
go
you.
to them in this game.
I like
if I run that run again and that safety comes up, that's a touchdown for me. I promise you.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it go.
Come on, he had it.
To the ground and brings up 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, alert 33. Kings.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. This one goes to Zach Zenner. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Mayfield, he's going deep for, and this is caught inside the 5. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bills cut into that lead. On is Hopkins now for the extra point.
Damn it.
Oh, I was just going to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is, his first miss.
Why can't I hit a kick? I can hit kicks. Why can't I hit these kicks? Freaking understand it.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit.
I need y'all to play like you should play.
You got it going, and you also think at any moment
stop getting beat.
Back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Come on.
They don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J.
Come on, come on.
So far,
everybody get your man.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Come on, get your man.
Brown, good play.
Get it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Seattle, 16
Say,
yards.
everybody, man up. And they messed up.
Check, 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 check.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Those defenders,
Come on, man up. I ain't got time. Ain't enough time left. Screwed up enough.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
No!
Giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Come on.
Very wisely
Holding them in check.
They'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
You got that big run off on me. Ridiculous.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing, Mayfield. It's Hill, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
How about the timing on that one?
Come on, man.
Weren't they? 3-step drop.
I don't have
balls out of
time.
his hands right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Mayfield now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Gordon on 1st down. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's now 2nd and 6.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching
Mike,
the
come
NFL on EA
My
Sports.
defense is killing me.
180. 54 Mike. 54 Mike. Check, check. Watch. Regular. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Check. Crunch. 49. 80 weapon. Check 49.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Come on, man.
Great effort there.
Defense is killing me.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills get a bit closer. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now it's Hopkins
Defensive
to have the
missed
extra
kicks
point.
is killing me.
And it's
Pressed
no
it. Oh my
good.
gosh, what's
It
wrong
has
with me?
not been his day.
I got
That's
the yips
second
on the
extra
kicks.
point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
I done missed more PATs.
Coming to the line
Come
here to
on,
begin
man.
the next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing
Let him
keep
go
away.
nowhere
I
else.
think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, 66.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
Take the ball. I need the ball.
And he goes down.
Come on.
To Sean Gibson. Give him the sack on the safety blitz. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
22 jet bombers, 22 jet bombers. 59. Hey, let's get this. Shadow. Check 59. Mike is smooth. 59. Know your job. Mike's part 9. Mike's part 9. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
To throw on 3rd down. Brady.
Ah, come on. Wait.
Sanders. And they'll get it up just short of 45 at the 44.
Yo.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Check 59. 3 ball.
Here's McCaffrey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
How's it going?
29. Alpha. Alert. Check the out. Check the out. Check the out. Hey, Foxtrot. Foxtrot.
Help yourself.
Mike's 59. Nice, sweetheart.
Come on. Cover him. Cover him. I see it going.
Now on 2nd and 13. Brady.
Oh!
Left side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. McCaffrey looking for a seam.
Come on.
Finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Hey, Haywood. Mike, check, 59, 59.
You ain't supposed to have no wins today.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Come on.
2
Where's
minutes to
the...
go in this football game.
What the hell? Where's that pick? Where's that pick?
They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
59, Mike, check, 59. Get ready. Hold 50. Check, 59, 50. Hey, wahoo. Oh, yeah, here we go again.
Come on now.
From the gun, Brady. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty?
Yeah?
What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play.
Let's
and
do
the
this.
officials are instructed, if there's contact
What I
coming
need.
from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Bud. Regular.
Brady going to go on fourth down.
Got him. Got him.
Goes down.
Let's go.
JJ
Not enough time. Hey,
So they'll
come on.
the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed.
Ain't got enough time.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the great defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll get a
They
chance
say he
to
wants to
talk
have a
it
birthday
over after
party.
picking up the first down. Mayfield now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down.
Point it right.
From the gun, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Come on, man.
Back-to-back
My
big
defense
plays
is
have 'em on
suspect.
the move
I'm
on
angry at
first
myself.
down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is
See?
intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'm like, my guys had their hands on the balls. Why they not catching nothing?
In these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things
Yeah,
of
I
that
done
nature.
threw like
I'm
7
also
interceptions
wondering,
in 2 games.
Is he getting fooled by what he's seeing
Ridiculous.
on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
Ridiculous,
I do believe
man.
that someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues.
And that's the game.
It's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
3 games, 3 losses. Ridiculous. I'm gonna just call
And a
timeout
comes in.
just for the sake of
whistle's
calling
blown
timeout.
with 3 seconds remaining.
Stupid. Oh, my defense is horrible. And I can't hit a kick. My secondary sucks.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Wait, that 53. Mine's 59. Hey, pick your game up. Rip.
Brady going to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Who cares?
So the victory here for Seattle. And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used to doing it that way. I remember when I played at Tennessee, when we had to go from east to west, our trainer Tim Karen said, leave your watches on East Coast time. Every piece of information we got was East Coast Standard Time. Try to psychologically tell us what to do, as well as prepare our bodies the same way.
So for the Seahawks, it's a win that was long overdue as they move to 1-6 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets.
He said the Bills giving out first wins. Look at this. That's his first. I gave out the first win. Let's understand something. I don't suck.